So at Manchester Cathedral, they've got proper old school gargoyles. Needs a clean. Blimey. So we've just come to the inside of Manchester Cathedral. And as usual, inside a church, we feel like we have to whisper everything, just in case God is listening. So we're in the middle bit of this cathedral, and there's assigned seating for various priests: Bishop of Middleton, Bishop of Bolton, Archdeacon of Rochdale. I'm not sure why they have to sit in specific seats. It's a weird setup. Like, why is it? It's like Parliament or something, isn't it? You've got two sides. Is there a big sort of debate that happens in the middle? I'm not sure there is a lot of debate in the church, to be honest. But just wandering around, it's, we don't get anything like this in Australia. It's just not, it doesn't have the history of church, which is probably good. I'd say that's a good thing. And, I'm not really down with all the God stuff, but just, it's an impressive building. The workmanship. That's me with my sword, my travel guide to Manchester. All these little lamps are lovely. I guess that's so people can read their travel guides to Manchester. Look at the carving in all this. Like some poor bastard had to do all that. Yeah, the fucking apprentice probably. I probably shouldn't say that in the church. Here's a weird thing is to get from this bit of the church into the other bit of the church, you got to go through these metal gates. Why are there metal gates with locks? It's interesting. It's to keep the poor people out, I suppose. So behind me is the statue of Thomas Fleming. I'm not exactly sure what his claim to fame was, but he seems to be quite fond of hand towels by the look of that. And these statues, some of them have been here for so long that they need to have a bit of a lie down. This guy is just sick of it. He's like, nah, time for a nap. He was a big fan of the sunbed, and that's how he's depicted here, getting a tan. He's got quite a way to go. This is just quite fascinating, even if you're not a religious person, just walking around and seeing all this stuff. It's just so old, it just feels old and ancient. I mean, look at these office chairs. They're from at least 13 years ago. We've got coats of arms. Then we've got this religious sort of painting depicting God knows what. And then the holy fire extinguisher. We just found this secret door. Not that secret, there's a big doorknob. Oh, it doesn't turn. Look at that, just craftsmanship in just a door. You just don't get this sort of work in Bunnings, do you? I'm guessing this is Jesus and Mary and Joseph. That's probably the coolest representation I've seen of that. That actually feels a bit like a family rather than some holy, untouchable thing. Well, this has been quite interesting coming in here. This is like the second church we've been in our travels. I think this is an Anglican church. I'm pretty sure it's an Anglican church. But tastes of Anglican. Pretty sure it's Anglican. Who can make big churches? The Anglican can. The Anglican can, 'cause it makes a big church with the window that's stained. So this is their best and fairest wall. So there we go. That was Manchester Cathedral, which definitely was an Anglican cathedral.
Quite busy enough.
Just by the taste. It's a bit salty. And it just freaks me. Wow, look at it. It's huge. Like it's nearly, like it's 600 years old, but bits of it are like even older, 1,000 years old. How back then did you make things that big? Anyway, that was an unexpected little side quest.